Hi. Hi, everybody. Coming in hot. That's the right way. Should I say it that way? I'm coming in hot. Yeah. Can't find my regular camera.
No Topo Chico.
No Topo Chico at the grocery store. That was tragic. Oh my gosh, that was a moment at King Supers of like, hey, because you know how I feel about Topo Chico, this sparkly, bubbly, fabulous soda water that goes with everything. And then I said, oh, let's get what's the vodka called? What's the other vodka called?
Vodka.
No, the one on the top of the fridge.
This one?
Yeah, not the new one. No, not the other one. The other one. Anywho, hi, how are you? The one with the brown label. Read me the. Never mind. What's the brand of the vodka?
Kirkland.
No, the other vodka.
There is no other vodka.
Yeah, hold on. Yes, there is. It's Tito's. It's Tito's. I said I wanted Tito's.
Tito's.
Yes, that's my. I don't have my glasses on. We're having a moment. No, that isn't even by. Hi, Randy. How are you? Sorry, I was at the acupuncturist today, and I'm having one of those moments. If I talk about any kind of movies or any type of trivia, I cannot come up with anything. At the end of the week, my brain just atrophies almost, and I'm okay with that. But I was trying to think of it's Tito's because I get Tito's and Topo Chico mixed up because I said we need to pick up Tito's, and you're like, we already have plenty of vodka, Sister Christian. Because I went to Costco this week and it was amazing and I was really happy. Anyway, how are you? It was my birthday this week. Chris is still here, which is amazing, obviously, because I'm over here like, Chris, help me with my brain. Oh my goodness, look at this. Thank you, handsome. Do you want to come sit with me too? You want to be in camera?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to get in there. Oh, well, hello, Bubby. Hi, Bubby. Bubby is Bill Reed, if you ever hear me talk about that. Happy birthday to me. Thank you, sir. Yes, the birthday was Wednesday. It was the 22nd. It was a big week. I mean, we had vernal equinox, also known as spring, on Monday. And then we had the new moon, which was at 1 degree in Aries. I'm just spouting things that were told to me. It does not mean that I know what any of that means at all. I don't. So, Randy, how are you doing? Thank you for your message. Randy got his very own little, I did the little, what do you call it? Tuning fork today. I think we could make it into a drinking game to see how many times I go, that thing with that person, what do you call it? Right? Hey, Francine, how are you? Nice to see you. I know you asked me in one of my messages where I am. I'm in Denver because I was supposed to be in New York. Hang on one second. Baby, will you hand me that tuning fork and I'll tune you up first? I think it's on the stairs. He has been helping me find things all day today because I can't, when you've just been traveling and all that good stuff. Oh, hi, Mira. Hi, love. Oh, I just saw your message. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I love you. And it's this, I know you got me on your mind. And so thank you, my love. I appreciate it. Yay. It's good to see you. Mira is with Just Get Out of Town. I got to see her in New York a week and a half ago, and it was amazing. She just if you got to meet Mira, also known as Stana Mira. So she is one of our experts in the lounge, which is the paid program for Just Get Out of Town. She just said something inappropriate, and I have to pull this up. I'm going to take it as inappropriate. She says, she thinks that I tuned you up already.
I'll never talk.
I'll never speak on it. But you're right. Randy says, what's going on, Randy? He's got something going on today. And thanks for everybody tuning in. If you could just comment and hang out, because it's going to be a random rambling of me now that I'm 58, because I hit the big birthday, which, by the way, someone over here made my birthday super fancy. And so did the people at A5 Steakhouse. Thank you for treating everyone, Christopher. You did.
You're welcome.
Okay, Randy says, No, I'm the one inappropriate, Mira, but you're close second. Randy says he is disappointed. His copy of Resident Evil 4 remake is coming tomorrow and he has to work, so he can't play it, or at least not until he gets home. Coworker called and asked you to take your shift tomorrow, and then a few minutes later called back to say she couldn't take it because she forgot she had to get a mattress. What kind of that's a you problem bullshit is that, Randy, right? Girlfriend, take care of your own mattress. I feel for you. Damn it, woman. Oh God, the humanity of all of us, right? We've all got something going on. Kind of doing a little bit of a lean over here. Whoop, here we go. So yeah, I'm in the aging process this week. It was wonderful, which, we realized that the birthday, and Ashley Bay was with us. That, my birthday was like the first portal that I went through. And then we had 323, which is also a portal. I love it. Pluto is going apparently into Aquarius, that he hasn't been in Aquarius in a long, long, long time. And he hasn't switched out of a different planet since 2008. So Pluto, he's not playing around with you. He's kind of like Mercury a little bit. So look that up. And if anybody has any information about that, let me know. Listen, I'm all about shouting things out today. We went to see my good friend Lisa Rundle at Moon River Clinic, which is the acupuncture, hold on a second. Can you hold that?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can see hold on. Let's see if you can see all my little, oh, no, that's my tattoo. But, oh, look at the big, oh gosh, this is my tattoo, but that is the, excuse me. Oh, it's that kind of party, apparently. I got the cupping today, which is when they put the nice little glass cups on you and it just pulls all the energy into it. Randy, I bet you've had it done with Dr. Tammy, right? Buy yourself a new mattress, bitch. I did get cupped. That's right. I really did. It's fantastic. Christopher did too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good job, Pluto. Thanks, Obama. Thanks, Pluto. Right? Randy, you do need to try that. It just brings all the blood and the energy into the different spots on your back. And I mean, along with the acupuncture, you really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then you get to talk about your specific spots that just are a hot ass mess, right? I drink again.
Yes.
So now I'm drinking Tito's and Tito's, right? No,
Tito's
Topo Chico, but it's a boozy Topo Chico.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? Not really. Not yet. Anyway, so shout outs. Moon River Clinic, that's wonderful acupuncturist here in Denver. And then we went to Highland Tap and Burger, which was one of the first people to sign up for the Crave book, which is the women's entrepreneur thing that I was running about 10 years ago. They're still going like gangbusters. Same group, the Creative Culinary Group, owns A5 Steakhouse that we went to on Wednesday night, who takes such good care of us. So shout out all of the different businesses, even if they're not here, just tag them in the messenger in the comments here. Why not, right? I mean, if you come to Denver, you're going to know all the great places to go. Hot ass messy spots indeed, Bubby. That is correct, sir. Bubby, post a link to your artwork, which is amazing. Randy, whatever you want to shout out to, you're always so good at shouting out people and giving them the kudos. Mira says your mom used to cup you all the time as a child. It was a standard care of Bulgaria back in the day. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. So y'all, listen, Mira grew up in Bulgaria. She came here in your 20s or 30s. Then got involved with the sleep therapy people, started her own sleep clinic. Fucking badass. I mean, I just have to F-bomb when I talk about Mira, and was involved with a lot of travel, and then got involved with Just Get Out of Town, and now helps so many people, especially with credit cards, to figure out the best credit cards to have. But she's in the paid lounge part. You don't get access to her like I do. She moved here when she was 30. And you're now 52, I think. Been here kicking it. Just moved down, way down in the South. How's the move going? Are you still in New York, honey? I was supposed to be in New York this weekend. We both were.
Yeah.
But you know what? You have to be flexible. Flexibility is the name of the game. Yeah. Oh, you wish you were down south, or wish you were back in New York. Can't tell. I know. Could go. You're still in New York. Oh, I wish you were too, honey. I bet you're ready to make this transition. You were such a trooper. She got on with another gal. You guys, I'll post a link, or Mira, if you want to post a link to our live stream on Monday when you guys talked about all your favorite travel apps, which I thought was amazing. Oh, you wish you were 52. You are 52, aren't you? How old are you then, Booba? I've been saying I'm 58 since January, though, just to get used to it. All right, some other businesses that I like. Well, I'm going to shout out Margot and Max. We actually shopped with Margot and Max on Saturday, and Christopher bought me some amazing scarves. I don't know if she's live this week, but as you know, all the wonderful dresses that I wear, which is actually what got Chris's attention. I'm just saying. Yeah, that and some other things. With all the fun dresses that I bought from them, I buy them online because she's a consignment shop and goes and buy not consignment, but she goes in more of a secondhand, gently, beautifully loved previously. And so I will post a link to Margot and Max, Margeaux and Max. They're out of Ferndale, Michigan. So that's my shout out. And they do live streams either tonight or probably will be Saturday, tomorrow, because she also does a lot in social justice space and kicks some ass. I love her. Mark Barras, what are you doing, my friend? How are you? How's Ginger? Give her a hug for me. Gidget's going to be back here tomorrow with us. Say it.
Gidget.
Gidget. That's Chris's voice. Gidget. Nice to see you. Oh, Mira's going to be double digits. She can't drive 55. Just saying. Yeah. Oh, thanks for posting, the video, because I posted it, and I'll post the YouTube of it too. But you should join the Just Get Out of Town group. They're actually really cool. And I mean, if you want to travel more, which I'm going to be a ton, as you know, I'm doing a construction project in New York, which is amazing, but they're kicking my butt with their not ready yet. I know it. So yeah, it is frustrating. So then I go down and see Chris in Tampa, but I think you're going to be here until next week.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think
So
so.
you kick my ass out.
I don't think I'm going to be kicking your butt out anytime soon, sir. Randy says, dude, I saw something that made, I love calling people dude. I saw something that made my day. Someone took the footage of Lorna Shore's performance of their song to the Health Fair on Sirius XM and edited it with the footage of the Grammys. It was great. Oh, nice. Post a link to that. I love stuff like that. That's amazing. Yeah, really great music. You know, we actually we finished Daisy Jones and the Six, which I was so excited about. And I actually liked it to an extent. And then it's almost like at the end of there, just like, we got to hurry up and finish the story. But it was beautifully done. It is Elvis's granddaughter, Riley Keough, who has a beautiful voice that's in it. So I did enjoy it. It was about 10 episodes, but they just got a little bit like, what happened here at the end? Right? Anything else you've been excited about, you've been reading?
I haven't been reading all that much.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller article.
Which was interesting too. Mm-hmm. And of course, we've been watching what's going on with just the world in general. All I have to say is we have a lot more things to worry about than drag queens who add so much to this world. So get the fuck over it. And trans kids. Let's talk about healthcare. Let's talk about Trump and yeah. Do you guys know how much people donated money to Trump after he said last week he was going to get indicted? Over $1 million that he made just by saying that. Dumb. Oh my God. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't usually give him that much airtime. Hi, Popey. It's on your list. Also, Lust. I love that. You know, I did enjoy it just for the music, and I'm back on Daisy Jones and the Six. It was really interesting. And so, yes, happy Friday to you, too. Y'all post any links. Mark, what do you have going on that you want to post? Popey, what are you up to? What are you loving? You have a business that you've been to recently that you love? Of course, I think I'm going to do a list because my friend Sally, actually my girls that I was out with the other day, Jessica Sherrick Seidner, who has been on my podcast. I do have 2 episodes in the can that I haven't put out, and I will be doing that very, very, very soon. But Jessica Seidner has a group or a foundation, so to say. Well, I don't know if it's a foundation, but more of a movement called Night Out with the Girls, and it's about early breast cancer detection. A beloved little stepsister of mine was just diagnosed recently, so I'm going to be leading her to that group as well to talk about early detection. So Night Out with the Girls is just, she's doing incredible work. And then my other friend Monica came out with us for the birthday too, because we didn't have any plans. I thought I was going to be in New York, so we made a small little gathering. It was fun, wasn't it? You were the king of the queens. You're king of queens. It was wonderful. But she also, Monica has she's more of helps people with their organization, with their closet and their clothes and so forth. She's here in Denver, and I will post a link to her as well too. I need to make a list of that as well. Mark, you're going to get indicted. Is that what you said? I certainly hope not. I think you meant him. Hey, Carlos, how are you? I will get in touch with you when I'm in New York, most definitely. Once I get there, I'll be able to make plans with people, but I can't because it's just so nutty when I'm there. So, what else is going on, Christopher? What else have I been ranting about lately? Wyoming show their entire ass with banning abortions. That they seem nice.
Well, let's see. You had an altercation with a woman in Publix.
Oh, can we talk about me getting into a fight with Sister Christian at the grocery store last week? That was pretty funny. Oh, hi, how are you? Nice to see you too. Thank you. I will send you, please DM me and in all events, I will share. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Trying to think of what else we have going on here. Of course, we had another shooting here in Denver, also at East High School. My friend Michael Hernandez is a teacher there, and he did post about it. But it's just, it's a tough space to be in. I'm feeling for people with kids. Absolutely, parents in general. Right. It's really, really tough. I'm not going to offer any opinion about gun control except to say we need more of it. We don't want to pry your guns from your dead cold hands, you fussy bitches. Christ on the cracker. Oh, all right. Anywho, here's what happened at Publix last week. It might hurt some feelings. Listen, I was raised a born again Christian, as many of you know. I was actually raised in a shitty cult. 2 thumbs down. Don't recommend. Anything that's just based on patriarchy and subjugating and, oh my gosh, fear based. And I swear to you, I have my own personal Jesus, to quote Depeche Mode. And honey, could you hand me my little clock? Would you mind? Thank you, love. You got to check out this clock I have. And it's almost a year since the infamous "My Jesus thinks you're an asshole" moment. But Jesus Christ, would you look at the time? It's an actual clock. Thank you. I remember when you came here for the first time, you're like, oh my God, what does that clock say? Anywho, so I said something because there's a store that we love called Detweiler's. Oh my gosh, are they amazing? And Christopher said, well, we have to go today because they're closed on Sundays. And I go, oh, are they like this? Are they like that, doing that weirdo thing? And apparently there was quite the uptight Christian behind me. They got very uptight. And Christopher goes, and I go, so? Because, we know of certain organizations that aren't open on Sundays, Chick-fil-A, but they also give a ton of money to, anti-LGBTQ. You got to look at what a lot of these companies are that you're buying from, of who they donate to, these CPAC things or whatever. And so, no, I don't agree that Chick-fil-A, that they're posting up as far as, they're fronting about, oh, we're closed on Sundays. But you do a lot of shitty shit that is not what I would consider Christian. You're a small C Christian. That's what I have to say about that. Anywho, Miss Thing got all up in her panty wad twist. You know what I meant. Anyway, and I was like, kind of like, come at me. I think she was making some phone calls. And I think so. I'm going to end up on some conservative, look at this heathen in the store at Publix. But she was not minding her own business for one. I was just voicing my opinion. But oh my goodness, she was daggering. Chris ran.
Right-wing meme.
I'm going to be a right-wing meme. But let's talk about that. I think I have a lot of friends who are Christian, and I consider myself spiritual, not religious. And I would say a lot of the shit that's going on right now that's getting so extreme. Oh, we need to talk about Cabaret. Yeah, that was a good one too. A lot of it is based on just heresy and fear mongering and control. I mean, if you really, really, really care about kids, you'd worry about health care and child care and paid leave and all that, not, controlling bodies. Goodness gracious. All right, listen. So Christopher mentioned, because his kids have all been involved in entertainment at some point, right? Were
Mhm.
they in productions
Theater,
and
yeah,
theater and
production.
all that? And you were a theater dad, weren't you? I love that. It's really cute. Anyway, we were talking about Cabaret, and I was like, man, I don't know if I've ever seen it. And so we pulled it up, watched it on Sunday, and what this is the old this is the 1972 one with Joel Grey and um, Liza Minnelli and Michael York. And it's so, I mean, it won a ton of Oscars, right? It swept that year, like
Yeah,
7
5 or
Oscars.
6 or something
hmm
like that.
And I got to tell you, if you watch that now, so it's based on 1931 Berlin, and it will chill you to the bone when you see how parallel it is with what's going on in the world right now. It's incredible. There's a scene. Yeah, Bubby, it is classic, great movie. There's a scene that you pointed out to me, and you said right away, you're like, this will freak you out. And it was a scene in this beautiful countryside, and they were hanging out, and there was like beer garden, and then this Hitler Youth stood up and started singing this Fatherland song. And you could see in the beginning that everyone kind of stopped and were sort of scowling, and sort of the old guard people that they're like, oh, I wish the Kaiser were still around, right? Which is fun. And then you just saw this like wave of uh the take over people that started singing and sort of blindly following this 15-year-old Nazi Hitler Youth wearing the swastika. And it was fucking chilling, you guys, when you see like how people just get taken over by nationalism. And, our nationalism is cloaked with this right wing, you know, dusty white male religious thing. Oh, gosh, I'm on a tear. I've only had one drink. Anyway, go take a look at it. It'll chill you. It'll chill you because it shows how slowly the indoctrination can happen, or how quietly it can happen. And it is happening. If you're talking about book banning, if we're worried about fucking books, I definitely suggest going and buying. I'll have a list for you. Frederick T. Joseph, I absolutely love. I have his book over here. Basically, I mean, they're obviously banning a lot of um, black and brown authors, which gets me really going. But it's pretty scary. When we're talking about book banning, that should scare the shit out of you, right? I mean, the thing that I saw today was like, if you're a parent and you disagree but with what your child is reading, that's fine. But you don't get to decide that other parents cannot let their child read another book, right? John Giovanni Prato, I'm on a roll, my friend. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. If you have any comments, or if I'm not seeing any comments, let me know. Actually, let me pull this up on Facebook real quick. And if you want to pop in on this, or give me your opinion, I'm happy to hear it. I'll definitely shut you down if you get feisty, because that's how I roll. But I would love to hear. I don't see any other comments, so I would love to hear if you have any links or anything extra that you would like to add into that too. I mean, I'm scared. I don't have kids, but I love people with kids, and I have family that are kids. So I would be. They talk about that famous poem. First, they came for so and so, and I said nothing, and then they came for this person, and I said nothing, and then you go through this whole iteration of these different things that are on the outer part of society. Right here in the middle, guess what's in the nexus of society, and that is the white male under 40. You start to go out and out depending on your age, your weight, your disability, your abilities, right? Your race. And they're talking about fringe right now, but it's going to come in and in and in until it's going to get you too, or the people that you love.
Well said.
Thank you, baby. I got an audience. Hi, cousin. How are you, Sheila? Nice to see you. Thank you for the birthday greetings this week. I love how Julia mentioned, like, thanks for reminding me about your birthday, because that means mine is soon to come, because she's only 3 months, I think 2 or 3 months younger than me. Cousin, how are you doing? Do you have any good links? Sheila's been on my podcast before as well, talking about being visual abilities and visual impairments. And I love that. I'll post a link to your podcast as well too. If you have anything of what's going on with abilities, ADA, things like that, let me know. You know, that's part of my world, being in construction, of being aware of people with different abilities, because a lot of times in construction, they're like, what, this works for this and this. But, you know, I'm like, no, that's you with your absolute, you know, manual dexterity or your vision or your height. I mean, we even talk about it for you too, although your height can be an impairment with us flying on those planes, sir.
Yes, it can.
Daddy long legs. It is. It can be. It is, right? Randy, thank you for that. I love you, my friend. Thank you. And I really appreciate your heart and what you do out in the world. And then he goes, you're a beautiful human being. Okay, Chris is okay too, I guess.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. He knows about you. He knows I get my encouraging messages. Yes, cousin, talk on this. This is what I was just saying, and I'll tell you when I realized this is when I went to Amsterdam. I was speaking to you about this. I went to Amsterdam when I was 23 or 24. And of course, at that time, you know, we just had our learning that we had in school. But I remember thinking I just didn't get the jump of how things escalated like they did, because you know, you're walking around Amsterdam and then we go to the Anne Frank house and you're thinking, how did this just happen that they came in? But it was a slow eking away of rights and abilities and things that you could do. And the one thing that Nazis did in Amsterdam is they took away their bikes. That was the way you take away the ability to either speak out loudly, make money, or get yourself around. Cousin says, Nazis didn't just take Jews from places and put them in the concentration camps. They also chose Catholics, gypsies. Absolutely, cousin, speak on this. Disabled people, black and brown people, anything to promote the Aryan race. And that's what I was just talking about being in that center. Who's in that center? The white male in this society, in our capitalist society, that is who is paramount and who rules it. We talk a lot about that. And that's where us as white people, you know, our the first thing we need to do is acknowledge our privilege, which is that we're not getting followed in stores, we're not getting profiled and pulled over. There are things that, you know, there are things that have happened to us that have made our lives difficult. But the one thing that in this society does not make our lives more difficult is the color of our skin or our gender, depending on what it is, or our abilities. Cousin, absolutely. I'm going to put this up as a comment. I want that to show up there too. And that is where it is too. That's what I'm talking about, of the first they came for, because that's how you get segmented off and say, well, it's not me, it's not affecting me. But that also is that mindset. If you want to get spiritual about it, that's the mindset too of the, you know, of equality means that, you know, quality and equity is not a slice of pie, right? If you want to be equitable, that doesn't mean it's going to take away from you, but that is a mindset that we get fed. And a lot of times too, more like people fear of equality because they don't want to be treated like other people that are not getting equity or treated. Just sit with that while I take a drink. Hi. Do you want to come sit with me? He's got a really cute shirt on. Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway, no, honey, you're fine. All right. So that was me. Here's me 40 minutes ago. We get home. We've been running around. Again, we went to chiropractor, or we went to acupuncture, and you were like, you're gonna go into grocery store. And we went to eat at Highland Tap. And you're like, you're gonna go live? I was like, no, I don't think so. I got things I want to do. And then I get upstairs. I'm like, Matt Scramble. I was like, it's 5:55. I need to go live. Would you like a tuning fork just to clear the energy? Thank you for listening to my rantings or musings or whatever you want to call it. Would you like a tuning fork?
Yes.
Okay, baby. All right, take a deep breath. Oh, I love that we meditate together every day, by the way. Keeper. Ready? Here we go. Let it in. Did you hear that?
I felt it in my soul.
Did you feel it in your soul? If you would like a personal recording of a tuning fork, message me and I will send you a message and I will do it separately. Randy got one this morning. I'm sliding down over here. Hold on, please. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you, love. Oh, please. I kind of like this little primer gray background situation we have going on, right? So, would you like a bong break? Okay, we need a long break. You could, and I guess he's got his feet on the ground. He's all situated. All right, take a deep breath in, and then we're gonna hold it in. Hold on. Right in. In your teats. Tits up. Hold it in. Let it all out. Does anyone have any specific requests? Let's send some good energy out to my friend Rebecca Radice, who her little sweet boy passed away, her little pup Rolo, and then her other one Brinkley passed away 2 months ago. So we're going to send her some good energy as well too, because losing the pups, man, losing the pets, I can't. Bob Voss, man, I miss my cat, I miss my dead cat. I mean, he's been gone 9 years now. Anyway, oh, hey, sweetie, will you grab those? There's some cards on the table. That's what Lynn Abate Johnson got me for my birthday, which was really wonderful. It's like, yeah. Oh, there's some swear words on them. Yeah, thank you, honey. They're called, oh, no, that's the coffee. Oh. Yeah. Oh, but Lynn got me this too. It's called Chagachino, which is mushrooms. Thank you, baby. All right. It's called Take a Fucking Magical Journey. That's kind of bright. Sorry. Oh, hold on. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. I'm sorry. It's too bright. It's the anywho. Sorry. But would you like a card? They're affirmies, not your average affirmation cards. Spice up your day with a fan-fucking-tastic phrase of the day. When life gets tough, hit it back with some fucking positivity. I'm sorry. You know better than to listen to me without headphones. Your kids around. That's on you. I love you, but that's on you. Oh, goodness gracious. And you shouldn't be offended. It's a love language. Swearing's a love language. You just have to say it the right way. I love that shit. I do, Randy. Thank you, love. All right. Oh, here we go. I'm going to put some of your zhuzh on it. Just put your little hands on it. Not so little hands. You do need this card in your life. I will get you the information. Thank you, babe. Okay. Autistic mystic. Right? Okay. Oh, look at this one. I know, hope you can see it. Love yourself so fucking hard. Love yourself so hard it fucking hurts. Don't be so fucking hard on yourself. The moment you start treating yourself like you wish those fuck boys would treat you is the day you level up, or girls or fuck people, right? Is the day you level up. Now give yourself what you need with a nice big cup of positive. Oh, I love that. Ooh. And then on the tea, oh, and the little tea bag has a rainbow on it. On the tea bag things, it says things to give yourself. Love, more, what does that say? More credit, forgiveness, patience, attention. Wow, I like that. Would you like one more? Yeah, okay. Hi. Some days good, some days shit. Okay, look at that little man. Oh, not every day is going to be a good day. I love that because that's giving the boot to toxic positivity. It's okay if all you did was make it through. Life can get really fucking heavy sometimes. Just remember that you're a badass motherfucker that's tougher than any shit life can throw at you. These cards were so made for me. Lynn Abate Johnson, thank you, my love. And she wrote a book, I believe it's called Out of Love, and it's talking about how she was a caregiver for her mother for the last 4 years of her life, and just talking about what it's like to be a caregiver to your aging or your sick parents. It's really good, actually. And I saw that Bradley Cooper, and I tagged her in this on Instagram the other day. He's involved with a group of people talking about caregivers, and I mean, talk about what what our government should be focusing on is caregiving and supporting people, of having anyone in their life who needs extra help zhuzhing energy, right? Ugh, Christ on a cracker. May I have drink
Yes.
again? Are you doing Prosecco or are you doing vodka? Oh, cheers, honey. Hold on. Would you like to come in and just say hi? Here comes Christopher. Yes, Sheila, you do know what that's like, my friend, my cousin, my love. Right? Here's Christopher.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Happy Friday.
I like it. I like your Where's Waldo sweater. It's actually really good. He's tall and easy and handsome and easy to find. I'm just saying. Sheila, Christopher is from Champaign as well. And he went to Centennial.
The other side of town.
The other side of town you were. It's the good kind though, too, right? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yay. So listen, we're gonna have, what are we having tonight?
Pot roast.
We are, back of my head. Listen, talk about Midwestern. Good God.
Going straight. We only need the biscuits.
Yeah, we did. Oh, we had biscuits and gravy last week, which was really good too. So, yes, excuse me. I made pot roast, which is it was a chuck roast that's been in my freezer 2 years.
It shows you how I rate.
Well, there's two things that are going to rate.
Old, but that's okay.
It's a couple. Hey, listen,
like a big piece of beef jerky.
It's been waiting for you to get here, just like the Chilean sea bass. I've had Chilean sea bass sitting in my freezer for a year and a half, and I just said I'm not busting that out until I meet somebody that I really want to
actually. The thing wasn't hanging in your window.
The Chilean sea bass, totally. Ooh, look who's here. Hi, Candace Bailey. How are you, honey? I think you sent me something today. Hey, Candace, may I have a conversation with you this weekend if you're available to talk about my ballot? I need to get my ballot in, and I hopefully am not too late to mail it in. But I would like to speak to you about some ballots or some candidates that I know. You know, Candace has been very involved with social justice here in Denver. That's how I met her too. She was actually involved with Elijah McClain's mom, and so she's just. And then food banks and all kinds of good stuff too. And swearing is your love language too, isn't it, Candace? I just did a little thing. I'm going to do one more tuning fork for you all. Hold on. Candace, if you want to post any candidates that you are, yes, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I would like to have, Candace is my trusted source for what's going on with candidates here, which I really appreciate too. And I think that's the thing too. If you have any local government or any type of elections that are going on, don't sleep on them, right? Got to pay attention.
Make a change.
You do need to make a change. And the toughest one, I just saw a post about a woman. There's a gal I follow on Instagram called Double D Muvva, Double Demuvva, I believe. I'll post a link to her. I absolutely love her content. She posted about a very trifling problematic white woman that has just won school board in Temecula, California. I'm remembering some shit today. I'm proud of me because I couldn't even remember the vodka name at the beginning. I was a little.
That you had a roast in the
that I had a roast.
Freezer.
Yeah, that I had a roast in the freezer. Exactly, too. But once in a while, I get it right. Anyway, school boards. These are the ones that are like pushing through all these bans and stuff. Yes, I'm in Denver right now. I'm in Denver now as far as voting. I was in Aurora the last time. So yeah, I just made it into the Denver district. So we can talk about that, especially mayor. I see a lot of candidates that I know you're going to know about. So thank you for that. So yes, school board, right?
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing. We got to know your candidates too. All right, here we go. Ready? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we've been going for 43 minutes. I'm always like, I'm just going to get on real quick.
Yeah.
Every time. I do. Thank you for supporting me on this too.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right. So we're going to go. And I don't know what we're going to do tonight.
Eat.
Maybe some mushrooms. Come at me.
on the pork roast.
On the pork roast, that's right. Randy, thank you. Yay. And yeah, Randy, play that tuning fork and listen seriously. If you would like your own tuning fork, personal little, goes about 10 to 15 seconds, just call me and I'll leave you a message on it. I absolutely I travel with it. It makes me happy to do that too. So
security blanket.
It is a little, it is my Linus Binky for sure. Mira, I love you too. Thank you. We will enjoy, Mira, I'm going to send you one for you to get through all what's going on and get you home safely on the next leg of your journey, right? Bye, cousin. I love you. And I love you all too. And we'll see you next time.